you know, on this particular issue, my a legal interpretation on that from a lawyer Benjamin Antiedu, or a lawyer, a friend of the house. Lawyer, Anope, Miamu Achemu Akwaba and Famra Happy Morning Show. Now, Majidis Pombo dear. Yanko pardon me, Krakra. Lawyer, my auntie here, dear, a law school in Yanko be dear. Name say Supreme Court the ruling or the Babontain in a case involving Uraja Quayson as Supreme Court emanated there the PFA say enya dia Uraja Quayson bet me a friend who say or a member of parliament enti enkebeya a year Parliament of Ghana ni din ananke wo register mu no yenyi ni nyina emfiri mu no lawyer pacho we chire mu kakra does it mean say bibi biara waye bia in the name of parliament bia no becomes invalid ana
yo medase also second part na enchiri movie by expand ne say delete obi beka a technical word English word you free parliament woman, that is all that it says. You know, under Article 2, the Supreme Court has what we call consequential powers. So, my ruling be to say declaratory relief, be to say ABR will be appointment and also will be office unconstitutional, and Anipano was not qualified to be appointed as that. Just as Quayson in the air. Or who constitutional man who to me say, Obeshana. And near may be a TB or Honomoa or the others Emma. And she in this case, you know, they said the Engineer could look at the Supreme Court to per se. We see Jana said the Yura Quayson Biara should be invalidated and go back to us. But that cannot be inferred from the word expunge. Expunge means just delayed from records. That is all that there is to it. There is nothing, to be read, in addition to that. And this is not the first declaratory relief or judgment that has been given. So many. The last I think I hinted you about, or I referred you to Asare vs. Attorney General, law school, Omode entrance, and interview back and say, law school for any be the court. I'm a Supreme Court, so I'm now for my general Gakan for this. Or more unconstitutional. They are not just or more law school, Nina, or more exams, no, echo interview Nina, or lawyers, and then come to me differently. Can one from a lawyer in Canada as them one. Ain't expansion, and yet technical word, just to delete from record. That is all there is to it.
How would this particular deletion be done? And the Parliament said that must be done. No. How is it going to be done? Or how is the Supreme Court also going to ensure say it is done?
Say I will be different from records. Physically, you must be on record. Say Parliament, you will roster, you will register of members of Parliament. So it means that master document, when you find it, there should be a red pen or something cancelling, or maybe cancelled, maybe pursuant to a Supreme Court decision in so and so dated so and so. That is all. That is all that there is to it. And I think that record Parliament records krana and carry votes and proceedings now. By and son the Parliament transfer a decision of by not a parliamentary transfer. That votes and proceedings should even have a reflection of that. And that would be sufficient. A statement that his name is no longer part of the list of members of Parliament is sufficient. That means deletion, especially when there's reference to that decision by the Supreme Court. It's a simple thing, but Anamika says expunge doesn't mean it's an invalidation of all previous proceedings that he was involved in. Anamika says, now, President Impo invalidating a constitution. Constitution is why you be a rating hope. But the Quapi is a Zenga Mamu, a Behardrick, and I didn't Nina could see yes, speaker election on one. There are so many things that yeah, parliament you are you. Only the first activity no go out there. Laws in your mouth, you can move. The Supreme Court in Casa.
I think that lawyer. I think that that's been the concern of a cross section of the population. Say if indeed the deletion is taking place, it means that Ura Quayson never was a member of parliament, and in that case, if you are deducing the another say, did you my dear be in the name of parliament? No, never was. Is that the case?
And I'm all Casa. I don't know what's like governance. At the time one, you're true, but you see, it takes the root from a decision from a public body. A decision from a public body like the Electoral Commission is presumed correct and right. So what you say? You know, any of them, omnia presumuntu rule. And I don't know what say. Public institution did you maybe and what the truth are. Your fun is you're correct. It means at the time when you started here, and everything was right until the Supreme Court put the brakes. And you know, and I'm going to say, the Supreme Court, you were not qualified to be elected. And one only to see that stop on the NT from that time on going, you are no longer a member. And I got the Supreme Court should have even left it there. That you are unqualified to be elected as a member of parliament. So that the constitutional provisions in our parliamentary so that we respect all the other organs as being independent and equal. But without even dwelling on that one, at time was Supreme Court Kasai at the time one the SCM one for to maintain the constitution and man further powers there. So opposite or the orders, and that's what person can be before the SC that more or try to the Supreme Court exercises our powers. And the word expand, doesn't mean more than deletion, even though the effect of the decision is to the status quo ante, the original position now. Nanka is what one qualified, and is a breben and qualified at the beginning. But sir is and I'm a reflection of hope say governance will go on. And then what we find in the case of presidential election petitioner. The court constitution the Kuraka said the president now yet a bit more. And it goes without saying that at the time when Nipano or did humanity will be at yes no or qualify now will be at the media, no be a member of parliament. And the young then you go back. That's how we are disturbing governance. And that's why the Supreme Court, the Constitution is giving that wisdom, that obligation to the Supreme Court to discharge.
Lawyer, the directive given by the Supreme Court to the Parliament of Ghana, do you feel, sir, it was in the right frame, so was certain Parliament, it's me ora Jachi Quayson eating a free register.
One America say, Supreme Court no and Kabi Bia Pras and Catherine. There's independent qualified, I wouldn't be validating money, and it didn't mean twice and one woman money. But I'm just saying, sir, when it's like you are ordering Parliament. Supreme Court do was 30 minutes, but I didn't hope I saw break the other organ. Meanwhile, the Constitution has provided a procedure, a step to be followed. So, if there's a vacancy in Parliament, a clerk to Parliament should write to the EC. 81 that the Supreme Court has declared. Even the vacancy that is being spoken about under the Constitution, a vacancy is only in the memory of Parliament. Now, the Supreme Court and as a court to cry, Casadia. Now, can you be you? Now, cannot once you are served with a court document, you don't even wait for Parliament to even communicate. But the elections are debate, Abra, MC High Court, decision, by and My dream and Supreme Court is was Quayson was not qualified to be elected, and for that matter, his seat is vacant. That declaration would have been sufficient without more. But I'm not doing anything for idea, but I do maybe an edit so. That is what I can say about it.
All right, Lawyer Benjamin Ante Demiano was here on the place with Jim Renan to drink more happy morning, Jonas.
Listen to that.